When the DC Affordable Law Firm, DCALF, was founded in 2015, it had two very, very ambitious goals. One is to create a new kind of law firm, one that represented people who couldn't pay for lawyers but earned too much for free legal services. And so it was the first low bono law firm. And then second, to create a kind of residency for lawyers interested in public interest careers.
At DC Affordable Law Firm, we envision a city where economic inequities are never a barrier to legal representation. No one is left to navigate high-stakes legal matters alone, and every person has the safety, security, and stability they need to prosper. DC Affordable Law Firm bridges the gaps in DC's civil justice system. We break down barriers to justice, deliver transformative legal services that empower DC residents to thrive, and cultivate the next generation of public interest attorneys to build a more equitable future.
When you're at DCALF straight out of law school, you are retaining clients, you are representing them, you are in court, you are negotiating, you are in the community, you're in depositions, you're working with law firm attorneys, pro bono attorneys, other fellows, and you're really just getting a foundational idea of the family law landscape in the District of Columbia.
As a fellowship opportunity, you really do get the whole package of life after law school. You get this opportunity to work as a fellow while simultaneously getting your LLM from Georgetown Law. Not only do you leave here with having done the work of advocacy and immigration and probate law and family law, but you are really being set up to be a social justice warrior.
In partnership with Georgetown University Law Center and the University of the District of Columbia David A. Clark School of Law, DCALF's award-winning fellowship program equips recent law graduates with hands-on litigation experience, essential lawyering skills, and invaluable mentorship from veteran attorneys to launch successful careers in public interest law.
The opportunity for UDC law students to train, walking hand in hand with Georgetown law graduates as they march toward an LLM degree, and to get practical training together is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for some of our graduates.
The work we do is difficult work. We see people who are going through pretty serious traumas, but the ability to work with them and kind of stand with them and collaborate with them through this difficult process is why I love this work.
My team did an excellent job, and I could not have done it on my own. Once you become a part of the DC Affordable Law Firm, you're always family, and they did a tremendous job on my case. Without them, DC would be without affordable lawyers to those who deserve it.
10 years in, what it has done is just astonishing. Having a DCALF lawyer has changed lives, and being a DCALF lawyer has solidified a generation's dedication to public interest law. DCALF is a vibrant, sustainable organization deeply embedded in DC's legal landscape. It has become the gold standard for legal fellowships and a recognized leader in delivering impactful, community-centered legal services.
We now proudly deliver services to 99% of our clients for free, so that the families we serve can keep and grow resources to help meet other life demands like childcare, housing, and student loans. Since 2015, DCALF has spurred the careers of over 60 public interest attorneys and transformed thousands of lives through the direct legal services delivered by DCALF's fellows during their fellowship and beyond. Over 72% of DCALF fellows continue in careers in public interest law, public service, or practice areas learned at DCALF, with higher percentages of our alumni remaining in public interest year after year. With each fellow, DCALF's impact multiplies as our alumni continue expanding and serving communities in DC and across the region. DCALF's reach continues to grow exponentially, transforming the lives of more community members with each passing year.
The future of public interest law is brighter because DCALF lawyers are in it. Their work has changed lives, and the impact of their service will continue to ripple across the District of Columbia and beyond, and for generations to come.
It really just propelled me to be the advocate I am today, right? I learned so much professionally and personally about myself, working with colleagues, working with clients, what it means to be a true advocate and walk with someone on their journey. And I would just say to anyone, support this work. It's a jam-packed message to say that you're supporting DCALF because you're supporting so many things that go out in the world and have such positive externalities on everything they touch, right? And that doesn't end at the end of the fellowship. That goes into the work I'm doing, the work my colleagues are doing, other fellows, our clients that are now giving back. We have one client who started her own nonprofit after the family law case we worked on for mothers. I mean, you're seeing this reach just extend so far, and it's just becoming this huge web with all DCALF at the center, and I think that's really beautiful.